Hi friends, it's SuNN here with another Monday Makes video. Today I am using the Cheerful Critter stamp set and I'm going to do some coloring with my blendabilities, and of course, because you know my adage, if I'm making one card I'm going to make two, and it's always nice to stamp some of the images twice just in case you make a foo-foo and you feel like you just want to go ahead and redo it. That wasn't my purpose necessarily today. I did want to make two cards, so I won't bore you through too much of the coloring, and I do have this super quick speed. I do not color. I'm making an announcement here that I do not color this fast at all. I am just trying not to bore you to tears watching me color. So the first brown color that I used, I think it was the skin tone. I found that the crumb cake was far too dark, so I used the skin tone, I think it's called bronze, and for his ears I used nude. And then now for this little bear shirt I'm using the brand new Wild Wasabi colors in all three. And you know how I sort of operate, I like to color everything with light, and then I go to dark, and then I go to medium. But on his shirt I was kind of flopping between medium and dark and light and medium, just so that I got a variation in color, and you'll see what I mean when it's dried completely. So for the little chickadee, I'm using the brand new Bermuda Bay colors. Starting off with a light wash, I'm going to go to my darkest color for the shadowing, and I just want to create a roundness. These are so cute, hey? These critters, love them. And then I'm going to blend the two together with the medium, and then I'm going to use my light in the middle to create that roundness effect. And for his feathers, I'm using Daffodil Delight, and I think I used I used a orange for his beak. And closer to the end, when I'm almost finished coloring, I actually go back and color the bear a little bit more, and I do a unique technique, and I had talked about this in one of my other videos, where I wanted to create sort of a fuzzy texture on the bear, and I actually dot it a little bit with lightness, with a lighter skin tone color. I think it might have been the nude, the same color I used on his ears, and I created a really nifty kind of fuzzy bear effect. So for this bunny here, I'm using the brand new Pink Pirouette. I think it's Pink Pirouette. Yeah, Pink Pirouette blendabilities, again with the light wash, dark on the edges, medium to blend the two, and fill in with the light. And I'm making the bunny gray, and I'm only using two of the colors of gray because the gray is far too dark. There is no way of getting around it. So, and while I'm doing that, I just wanted to remind you, if you are Canadian and want to purchase any of the products used in this project, please click on the link in the description bar below, and it will take you to the blog post where you'll find a list of products that I used on this project, and it will click you right to my online store. And just so you know, I'd love the opportunity to earn your business. And of course, if you like this video, please tell me by clicking the YouTube like button or leaving me a comment on my blog. And of course, you can find me on Pinterest and Facebook and Instagram. I'm all over the place, so my stuff is going to be showing up. I'm flogging the internet with it. I just want to help my customers out. Want you to feel really supported and know how to use the products really well. So that's the coloring that I did. And then as I was getting closer to the end and I've colored all these things, you can see I'm using my nude. It's from my skin tone selection, and I'm dotting onto the bear, and I actually changed over and I'm using the bullet part of the nib of the pen, and that's all I did. I dotted him, and it created sort of like a fuzzy teddy bear effect. So this is another one of my little tricks that I like to use. I have my jelly roll pen here, my white pen, And because of all the signs that the bunnies and everybody was carrying, there were some lines there, and there was some whoopsies where I actually got out of the line. So I'm just taking that white gel pen and I'm correcting any errors that may have happened. All looks fine. And yes, I did fussy cut that all out. You can see the pile of paper all over there. Ridiculous. Aren't you glad that I cut that out of the video? Yeah, I figured so. Okay, so the little chickadee is going to say hooray, hooray. And then we've got happy day. I'm just stamping that on Whisper White. And so I'm using vellum here. It's the fancy vellum, and it's got polka dots, and there's also lines and hearts and stuff. And of course I'm going a little crazy with the glue dots. I really like this because I can hide the glue dots right behind. And then I'm using dimensionals on the little critters and just lifting them up a little bit. And of course it's kind of a seam, but not really, so I didn't necessarily have to make, you know, ground or anything for them, but I didn't really like them floating there. So I just put a little strip of, I think this is soft sky, this is regular designer series paper. Stampin' Up! Carries a whole lot of these just very simple patterns in a great big book for you, and they match, which I like. So a little bit of adhesive on that happy day, and off it goes. Okay, so this is another one of my little tricks. I use the Vanilla Smooch Spritz, which is a spray spritz, and you're supposed to be able to spray all over your card and make all sparkly and stuff. Well, I don't really like doing that. So I sprayed into a lid, and then I'm taking, I had a little bit too much here on the bunny, but I'm taking that liquid and I'm actually painting over my little critters just to give them a little sparkle. And I wanted to do that on their fur as opposed to on their clothing, just because I didn't want to be, you know, it might be going to a guy or something. And when this smooch spritz dries, it leaves behind just a delightful shimmer. Right now it's a little wet, and I did actually take my heat tool to it, which I cut out of this video as well. And yeah, just made it a little fun. Okay, so I'm using my Project Life black pen, and I'm redotting the eyes, something that I usually do if I color over them, just to make them pop out a little bit. And that's pretty much the card for today. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Check out the little fuzzy bear, isn't he cute? All right, I'll see you next Monday. Talk to you soon. Bye.